Hey everybody, I wanted to show everybody this real quick. Um, and I asked the Lord about what this was, and I want to share a scripture um, that He gave to me, where my right hand landed. It says, they were to be young men free from, this is the first chapter of Daniel. They were to be young men free from physical defect, handsome in appearance, at home in all branches of knowledge, well informed, intelligent, and so fitted for service in the royal court. And he was to instruct them in the writings and language of the Chaldeans. The king assigned them a daily allowance of fine food and wine from the royal table, and the training was to last for 3 years. At the end of that time they were to enter his service. Among them were certain Jews, Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. To them the eunuchs gave them new names, Belteshazzar, Hananiah, etc., etc. But this is where my hand landed. At the end of that time they were to enter his service. Among them were certain Jews, Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. Okay, and then they're to enter into the king's service, right? And they are going to have, after their training, new zeal, after their training, they would have new zeal and volcano eruption. So new zeal was given after their training and a volcano eruption. But yeah, you guys, this was pretty serious. These are end times signs. But let's read this scripture. Authorities scrambling to search for survivors after a volcanic island in New Zealand erupted said Monday that aerial searches have revealed no signs of life since the eruption. The New Zealand police said in a press release early Tuesday morning local time that at least 5 people died and 8 are missing when the eruption took place Monday afternoon on White Island. White Island sits about 30 miles offshore from the mainland New Zealand, and experts say that it's the country's most active cone volcano, with about 70% of the volcano lying under the sea. Police believe that anyone who could have been taken from the island alive was rescued at the time of the evacuation. Based on the information we have, we do not believe there are any survivors on the island. So you guys, there's the man-child, and then there's the 2 witnesses. And they will have new zeal. But yeah, you guys, these are just signs, and this is the reason why this happened, is something happened in the spiritual, you guys, that manifested physically, and now we have this sign of new zeal. And just, as the man-child, yeah, the man-child and the 2 witnesses. New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern told reporters that 31 people were in 7 hospitals, including some in critical condition, while 3 had been discharged overnight. 3. We share in your unfathomable grief in this moment and time, Adern says, for now our duty is to return loved ones. Our duty, of course, our duty is to return loved ones. Victims are being treated at hospital burn units throughout the country, according to officials, who added that no additional victims have died since the initial blast on Monday. The focus has to be on those who are critically injured, and of course, what is now a recovery mission, Adern said, adding, it is a very unpredictable volcano. So, this is the last part I want to read. Their response has shifted to a recovery operation, and that a ship from the New Zealand Defence Forces will approach the perimeter of the island at first light on Tuesday to deploy drones and observational equipment to further assess the environment. A recovery operation, like bringing in the everlasting gospel. You could look at it like that. But this was a pretty huge sign, you guys. So ask the Lord to reveal to you, in the spirit, what it is. Oh, yeah, you guys, look right here. Strong by the end. Adern, who traveled to the region late Monday, said the incident was very significant. So you guys ask the Lord to reveal to you what this means. New zeal and